Good evening, everybody, man. Oh man, I can't do it, man. I don't know what's wrong. I ain't even gonna get into it. Everybody, welcome to the Living Room TRT. I'm your host. I am your host, Big Ran, and off to my left is my homeboy Tony Tones in the house.
People, I am back in the living room. It feels good in the living room.
Yeah, it's nice
What just went on a few minutes ago. I'm sure we have a talk after this over about that. Just glad to be back here. Comfortable. Level of comfortability.
They jamming out there too tonight.
Yeah, system kind of loud today. That part is working good.
Yeah, they jamming on the jam tonight.
But what's on your mind today? What's on your mind today?
I don't know. It's been a rough week. Cities open back up, coming up to 70%.
Is it really?
Yeah, they thinking about that.
70%.
70%.
Okay.
75% rather.
So how does that affect the courts, as far as what's open and what's
You
not?
know, to be honest with you, what's happening right now with the courts, I don't think they should change. I think if they change what's happening with the courts, I think things are going to be more difficult than what they were. I think things are running so smooth, you might not even really need to have appearance in the court. I think the virtuality is
Wait a minute.
cool.
Wait a
I'm
minute.
serious as hell.
Wait a minute.
What?
No. You know why it's smooth?
Why?
Because nothing is happening.
Nah, it is. Actually, okay. I'm just saying, the courts are moving.
They're
courts
moving.
flowing along.
Yeah.
Flowing along. The courts are
But
flowing
the
along.
courts are flowing along. But before the pandemic, the courts never flew along. So that's something to be worried about.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Now that you're doing virtuality, it's like you can almost do 3 and 4 people at the same time. You put this person on mute, you deal with that case, put this. It's like you doing Zoom.
So what happens when a person flips out on Zoom?
Well, I guess they have a personal guard that's in the room with them, just in case he flips out.
Really? How does he restrain them?
I don't know. That's a good one though. I don't know.
You know how somebody always flips out in court?
Well, I mean, you're in a box. It's not like you're sitting in a court. Like I guess you inside of. That's a good question, because you do have people who might appear in court, but when you appear in court, you might appear in a room at a desk with your lawyer, and the judge might be on the TV, and you might have the speaker, and they might go. That's how they might do it. So it's like you in and you out, but it's the same thing.
We gotta talk to.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing if you were sitting in front of the judge.
You still addressing the same
You're
issue.
still addressing the same issue, except you don't have no noise in the courtroom, and now you in and out because the judge gonna say what he say, the lawyer gonna say what he say, he gonna whisper to you.
So you saying in terms of no parking, no transition, no.
So far, everything has been running smooth. The motions, the appeals, everything has been moving along and been flowing according to what it should be.
And what about as far as catching up?
We're never going to catch up. We're never going to catch up. I think our best thing is to move forward. Catching up might be dangerous.
How could you move forward and not,
except for when you're paying the people.
Not straighten it. I'm saying, in between all of that, there's a lot of funds that didn't exchange on people who owe for whatever reasons.
You know, there's a lot, and I have to thank you for teaching me about furlough and what the furlough is and how that works.
I only pass all the information.
Right, but the thing is, here's the thing: if you're a person who works for the city, some city workers are working at home, some city workers can't work at home, some city workers can't go to work. No matter what you do, no matter how percentage you open up, they can't go to work because the work that they do requires you to physically be there. Now, with that said, you have to keep a certain amount of people in the room at a certain amount of time. So you got to imagine, even with what's happening now, with them opening up at 75%, you have to think about the controversy that's happening right now. It's the elevators. Because now it's like you're limited to 2 to an elevator, but yet you need to get to where you got to go.
In the courts, I know in the courtroom, but in within the elevator it's still mask, or within the building it's still mask.
It's still mask, although it's not required, and I'm not going to say it's not required within the building. I'm saying because the state said it's not required. Is that correct? If I'm not sure, I do believe he required that you don't have to wear a mask anymore in the state of New York. because of I do believe
Unless
I could be wrong.
indoors or
Unless you in I guess an environment of
public
more than I have to say more than 10 people. My opinion, my suggestion. I'm not sure if it's different. They're going to comment on it anyway. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Thank you very much. Living Room TRT. Anyway, so with that said, there's a situation right now that's brewing at my job that I think right now they're trying to get everybody to go through this screening over your phone, where you still got to take your temperature to get in the building.
oh, so they doing yours over your phone.
They're doing ours over the phone, which I'm not gonna say it's not a great idea, but I am gonna say it's not time consuming because it does cut a lot of things in half. The problem is that everybody doesn't have a work phone, and everybody's not going to want to put that program on their phone. You have a right.
That's also, not to cut you off, that's also your clocking?
No.
Oh, that's
There's
just
no
the
clock. At
temperature.
this point in time, there's no clocking.
Okay, so that's just the temperature part of entry into the building.
Entry into the building. So in other words, what we have is a pre-screen app to answer the questions. So once we answer the questions, and we don't answer the questions, have you been out of state? Have you been in contact with somebody with COVID? Da, 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 da. No. So in this case, what you do, you fill that out. You get a check mark, screen check. You go through. You take your temperature. You get your band that you've been in the building, so you don't have to do it again and again and again. My problem with that is I don't have a problem with the screening. I don't really have a problem much, but I do have a problem with the people who have personal phones.
Okay, now you do that upstairs?
No, you do that as soon as you walk through the building.
How do they know you're in the building?
Because your ID, first of all, you can't get in the building without the ID.
No, I'm talking about the as far as the phone.
They don't know you in the building. That's why they're telling you to download the app.
Right, but you're doing it on your phone. So when you do all the downloading and you locking in that you're there, how do they know you're physically there?
Because you're signing. Once you get your temperature and everything clears, you have a sign-in sheet. I don't know if they check the sheet. I don't know.
The sheet is once you get there?
Once you get there.
Oh, the sheet.
But,
okay.
But you are scheduled. There are schedules that go on. Now, here's the thing. Because I always tell you when we had this conversation earlier, they do open at 75%. 75% does not mean everybody's in the building at one time.
Right.
So what you may have is somebody might work a Monday and a Wednesday, and somebody else might work a Thursday.
Right, you did explain that.
A Tuesday and a Thursday, and Friday may be an alternate day for somebody who didn't work at all. So you got some people who probably work 2 days, some people 3, some people 1, depending on your job description and what you needed to do. So it's rough. It's rough.
They did something similar at my job, but they put it on your ID, and you only ask 2 questions.
And what are the questions?
It's a funny question. Is have you been unvaccinated and traveled or something like that? You hit no twice, and then it allows you to scan your face, and then you go in.
At this particular point in time, I don't disagree with the temperature check, but I do disagree that they don't have it everywhere you need it needs to be.
They do it at my job. Every entry into the building.
No, I'm not even talking about entry into the building. I'm talking about especially when you're out and about.
Well, that depends on the establishment.
Right. Like that's what I'm trying to say. I think it should be required that all establishments have a fever check before you enter the temperature check before you enter the. I think that's a good idea.
Some places do. I have went to places in the mall that actually did a little quick scan.
Some of them scan you when you walk in through the door
and give you hand sanitizer as soon as you walk in the door.
Yes. But someone asked me, "Do you think we are coming to the end of this pandemic?" And I'm going to answer honestly. I'm going to say no.
It's possible.
I'm going to say no, not because people are not following directions. I'm going to say no because I think we're dealing with something that we never dealt with before. And I think, although they may have given people the virus, I do believe that the shot is not to prevent you from catching what's going around, but I think it's to help you fight it. Because
Right.
but my thing is that at this point in time, I think to help you fight it, it requires you. It doesn't require medication. I'm just being honest. That's just me.
Well,
'Cause if
it's
it's-
to help strengthen you so you can fight it, allegedly.
To me, it looks like the shot weakens. It weakens. You know,
I don't know.
I don't know. That's just my opinion.
It seemed to work at some percentage that makes people comfortable. Also made me comfortable in getting a shot. And they just try to encourage more people to get it, because if everybody's vaccinated, then why do we need? We don't need a mask. That's basically what they're saying.
It's to me, it's too important that they require that everybody get a shot. It's just too it's just too demanding. They're making it too demanding, and
But they put an explanation behind the demand.
okay, and I
Trying to
understand
give
that. I'm not.
understanding why they're asking people to do this. The quicker people do this, the quicker we can do without the mask everywhere and indoors.
They want to slow a lot of stuff down.
They want to try to.
They
say. I heard it today before I came. The numbers is below percentage.
their numbers are low percentage. Do you think that? From what
Yeah.
you're seeing, because I do see people.
I don't see
walking
a lot of
around.
it in the hospital anymore.
Amen.
In the emergency room.
Amen. Because we dealt with a lot, and I said that. I said I knew how hard of a hit we took for Mother's Day, and I said that to you because normally when we're around and Mother's Day is around, you see. I mean, everything is lit up, man. Every shopping area is lit. Every place is lit for Mama. Every place.
We had this conversation before last year. Same thing. You spoke about the same thing.
Yes, you have to understand when Mother's Day come around, that is so precious because that is something everyone has.
Not
Yeah,
necessarily
yes.
so.
Man,
ahead,
no,
go
you
ahead.
no,
Go ahead.
no.
You said
no.
everybody has a mother.
Every human being has a mother. Someone had to give birth to you.
Okay. Oh, that's what you're saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
everyone has a mother. So regardless of how your mother and your relationship is with your mother, that's something totally different. But everyone has a mother. So everyone is going to want to celebrate Mother's Day.
That's not necessarily so.
Oh my God.
Some people have bad memories of Mother's Day.
It don't.
Some people have
didn't say-
bad
I said-
memories. Well, you said everyone.
I
It's not
said everyone. I said some people have, regardless of the relationship you have with your
But
mother.
that don't mean they want to
Everybody have a
celebrate
mother.
that
Okay,
day.
you might be right, but I'm just telling you, when you look around, Mother's Day is in full effect. You know when
Okay.
it's Mother's Day.
I see. I know where you're getting at, but you
Okay,
can go ahead. I'm
yeah,
gonna let
and
you
I'm
go ahead
and
and
I'm
go.
gonna go ahead because
No,
know
I'm gonna let you go
it's
ahead.
going to show this Sunday. It's going to show.
No. It's not gonna. Show.
It's going to show this Sunday. Everybody knows Father's Day is coming up.
It's not gonna show.
It's going to show this Sunday.
Okay.
You thought Mother's Day
They're
was
gonna
there?
blame it on the pandemic.
You're going to be able to hear the crickets all the way upstate for Father's Day. You think I'm playing? Absolutely, man.
Okay.
Okay. Fathers have to create their own thing for
But
Father's
okay,
Day.
there's a flip side to everything. So
I like a quiet
some
Father's Day.
some fathers see just like you
Yeah.
like some other fathers like it like a lot of gifts, like a lot of kids coming over or whatever.
Yeah, I'm not like
some
that.
fathers might deserve or want that they want to watch sports that day.
You know what it is with me, and I explain this to my children all the time. I love my children, love them to death,
But
love them. But there are 2 days in my life I would like to keep to myself. One is my birthday, and the other is Father's Day, because I want to give thanks to God for giving me time on the earth that He has given me, and on Father's Day I want to thank Him for giving me what He has given me as a gift while I've spent my time on this earth. So I want to do that in private. It's nothing. The gifts mean I'm not a gift person anyway. I don't like celebrating things.
don't like giving
anyway.
gifts.
Yeah, I don't believe that I have to celebrate me being a good father. My children let me know that 365 when they call. I said, as long as you call me for Father's Day, that's the best gift you can ever, because you recognize who I am. And that's all I need is recognition. You don't have to give me gifts. You recognize who I am, to recognize who I am.
Recognize.
That's it. That's all that matters to me. My children mean the world to me. I always said that. I always said that if I had to, I would stand before the Lord between them if I had to.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it'll show. I'm telling you, it'll show. And it's okay. I love quiet Father's Days, man. But things has changed. But getting back to with this pandemic and certain issues, when do you think at this particular time? Because right now, the trains have to move back. They're back in full force. Should it be required to at least wear masks when you're on the train and public transportation?
Any place indoors, like you stated before, with more than 10 people, and especially if they're not your family.
But then why lift the requirement that you don't need a mask?
Because if you out in the open,
right?
If like you go outside the house now, I don't need a mask to go to my car. I keep a mask in my pocket if I get ready to go in the store. I put it on before I go in the store. Come out the store. I'm not walking with anyone close range.
I do.
I put it back in my pocket.
At times like if I'm riding in the car and my window's closed, air conditioner, and the car happens to suck in some type of bad air or odor thing, I happen to tendency to put on my mask. I can't tell you why. I'm not sure if I'm paranoid or if I'm self-conscious of what's happening, but
that's
I know.
That's
right.
a weird one.
It is. It's a little strange, but
no, I was actually referring about you with the closing. It's too late if you already smell it.
Pretty much. That was my point of saying. I might have been paranoid.
After you smell it, you put a mask on.
Oh man!
You're gonna.
I'm already in breathing.
You ain't gonna let it out now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Okay.
I'm listening to you, but I'm also listening to what's going on outside.
I don't know. I thought I was in an animated.
The listeners can hear what's going on. Wish they could see. In the back of where we at, and there's an alleyway back there, and they wash cars, and
there's an alleyway.
Well, it's a whole block, but
okay,
it is.
So don't say an alleyway.
But it is like an alley.
It's a block just like this one. It just don't have the buildings.
It's an industrial street.
Block next door.
The block next door. Anyway,
they
got garages and things down there, and they just down there having a good time. That's all. You just hear the good time. That's all you hear. It's Living Room TRT. You bound to hear anything, anytime, any place in here. Even when I be in here and you see me live, you can hear it sometime in the background.
In the living room.
But you know what I am. I did have a good conversation with myself. Is that all right? You can do that?
A conversation with yourself?
You can't have a conversation. Can you converse with yourself? Because converse is more meaningful than a conversation.
I've told about a time I conversed with myself. So I don't know if that's beyond what you're saying, that I actually told somebody I did that and told them the answers that I gave back and forth to myself and told them the assumption I came up with at the end.
Well, here's the thing. I had to look up a couple of things that I feel that I relate to. And what I find most of all, as I was doing the survey, I find that I get angry over two things the most.
Shit.
And
the most. I'm sorry.
The most. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not just anything.
That's why I had to. Okay.
Yeah. And when I took the survey and it broke it down, it said, I most get angry about is respect. The least thing I get angry about is deception. So in other words, you can deceive me and I can be okay. I'll be a little tight. But if you disrespect me, it seems like my level goes to an all-time high.
Took okay analysis, right?
Was that the bell?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was, wasn't it?
I thought I'm
sitting here, it sounded like the doorbell.
Something.
Who would be ringing this bell?
One of the kids bumped into the bell running in the building.
One of the kids bumped
still
into
dancing
the bell,
from out in the street.
Dancing out in the street. I mean, it sounded like it got louder out there. Like the party just moved upstairs.
It's about to come through the door. People, just brace yourself. We're about to have some guests that we don't know. And they're from Spanish origin. So our Spanish-speaking listeners that's out there, you can tell us what's being said right now. The music sound good, but I just can't understand what it's saying.
Clear as hell, though, and that's a call. But anyway, not to defer from what we were discussing. It can be, So I forgot what we.
What do you think? That's okay, but we was talking about government and stuff. But
Right.
what do you think about the new thing they just signed today
Such
about the holiday? They made it official.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
I said, if they make Juneteenth a holiday, right? What do you do with Martin Luther King's birthday? Now, because, okay, now here's the twist. Hold on, here's the twist. Let me throw the flame. Martin Luther King's birthday originally is our black holiday. Well, it originally was. We didn't have no other really black holiday. That was our official.
They said they gave us a whole month, but anyway.
Let's be honest.
I know. I'm just saying they said.
You know what?
Go ahead.
If you see, my thing is this. Those holidays are very important to us. I know we put Martin Luther King's holiday on his birthday, which is respectful.
Showing recognition, like you said.
Right. But why not have those holidays within the month that we have?
No, I thought about that as you were speaking, and I thought that would limit us
From
spreading out. Why should we be contained within 1 month?
a month is a long time to do nothing.
Why should we be contained in 1 month? Now we got the month of June too.
Good point.
That's what I'm saying. So now we got to work towards something towards September and October.
Now, what exactly does this Juneteenth? Okay, so
Go ahead.
All right. Let me think. So I understand it's the independent. It's actually from what the Declaration of Independence it was signed, which originally was celebrated on the 4th of July.
It's the last days of slavery. supposedly, yeah.
Which they allegedly
yes.
celebrated on 4th of July. That was exactly what that is.
Yeah, that's what you explained to me
Right.
prior to.
That's what that is,
Today.
and I think because I don't know because of what's going on. I can't say. I don't know. It's well deserved.
No, it's long.
Oh, definitely. Man, please.
It's a long time.
I mean, please.
coming.
I mean, and it's the actual date that they're giving us. So my thing is, okay. So what does that mean? Does that mean like how Jewish people get their Jewish holiday? No disrespect. How they get to take off on their Jewish holiday? That means on June 19th.
Well, we'll see next year because I don't have them all off.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So if it's an official holiday,
But my thing is, if you take off, will you be fired?
not
to
me.
celebrate
Not
your
me per se.
race.
Not me per se.
Hey,
but
your color, brother, will you be fired? That is the question we want to know. Are you afraid to answer? Because I would be.
I just said I wouldn't be fired taking off tomorrow.
You wouldn't?
No,
I don't know.
you don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't answer that. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Everybody might not see that the way you see it.
Some people would now see it. You can use one of your days for it. Now, if you try to demand that you still that they pay for that day instead of using your own personal time, that's where you're gonna have your glitch.
I think
But
you
hopefully by next year, it'll be instilled within the limited
You know what's
holidays
gonna-
that I get.
You know what's going to be funny?
What is that?
There are going to be some people who are going to have to prove that they're Afro-American. Yeah.
Depending on new,
I'm
new.
hey,
but if
brother.
you've been there, if you've
Hey,
been at, wait,
brother.
listen.
Hey,
If
brother.
you've been at the job already, it's already on your file.
But some people are half.
It's already on your
Do
file.
you get to
though.
celebrate both? Like, all right, some people. Hey, hold on,
ahead.
let me explain. Some people have Latino parents,
Okay.
and some people have Afro-American parents.
Right.
So, do you get that June 19th off if your father's black or your mother's Spanish or your mother's black and your father's Afro-American? Whatever. I don't want to say
so
black.
do
but you
the
know.
Hispanic people have their own day?
Yes.
That's off. What day is that?
Don't know. Only they can tell you. Yes, it is. It is a day. It is not official holiday.
That's what I mean. Official holiday.
But it is a day.
No, that's not. I'm not asking for the day.
Okay, do
I'm
they have a
asking if
holiday?
do they have a
Not
official
sure. I
holiday?
gotta think.
Okay,
It's not on the national.
keep
It's not
going.
on the national calendar.
that's what I'm asking.
Wait a minute. You're throwing a curveball. I'm trying to hit it. Now, if I'm missing, let me take my swing. Take
A federal? Is it? Do they have a federal holiday?
Here come the second
One
pitch.
that you know of.
Okay, this is how we're gonna play.
Okay,
No, not one that I know of.
that's all I'm asking.
Because you know what? I was about to yell out something stupid, like Cinco de
But I'm
Mayo.
not asking you to be Encyclopedia
But then I
Brown. I'm just asking you. I'm just asking, in your opinion.
Encyclopedia. I'm Encyclopedia Brown.
I'm not asking for that. I'm just in your.
I don't know. I'm not
opinion.
sure.
Okay.
Somebody will correct
That's
me.
fine.
Somebody will comment and they'll correct me on it. So I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure.
Alrighty
I'm
then.
definitely not. That I don't know. But what exactly do you think? Let's say next year. Let's reach for next year.
Mm-hmm.
What is going to happen?
Instead of me having 6 holidays, I should have 7.
Wow.
But how was that?
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. I knew it
How is
was
that
coming.
fair? How is that fair to other people other than African American then? Because, like I said, if that's added to my holiday, aren't they going to look at that as why does he get a personal holiday more than we get?
Let's see.
So
That
why is he
depends on
off
who.
on our holidays when we're off then?
Wow, man.
Go ahead.
Let me just say this. See, in order to prove a point, you have to go in a direction you don't want to go in, because you walk a thin line on this here. When Jewish holidays come around, and they have, what, maybe 3 or 4 on the calendar?
No. On the whole...
On the whole year?
No.
No.
They might have a few more than that.
Man,
But I know they got about 3 and 4 within 1 month.
In the calendar?
Yeah.
Damn, Lord help us. So, every time that their holiday comes around, they take off. Do you take off? Are you allowed? Are your business closed?
Depends on
we're
the
not.
job. Because I wasn't either. When I was worked
Right,
in a doctor's office in Riverdale,
right.
a lot of times we was off.
Right.
But a lot of times they were off and we was
were
doing
working.
work, but the
Right.
office was closed.
Right, but you were doing paperwork.
They're off. Right.
Right.
That's
It's-
when you catch up on 5.
They were off, but you were working.
Right, and there was no
On their
patients that
holiday.
day. Yes.
So now let me ask you a question. Do they deserve to be off on your holiday?
But that's just the Jews.
I'm not.
No,
I'm
saying-
just saying the example
Right.
because I'm not sure of.
Okay,
Let's reach out for another ethnic group.
Right, that's why I said I'm gonna say no to them. But then what? Now, what you gonna go to the next one?
Let's go to the ones that we have that's on the board right now. Let's go to the Asian population.
Okay.
They're the ones that are having the difficulty at this point in time.
Okay.
As so let's say this. Do Asian people have holidays?
Yeah, well, they have
On the
holidays
calendar.
On our American calendar.
On our calendar, American calendar. No, right?
No, not as far as I
But
know.
they have days that they take off because it's known.
because right,
It's understood.
Right,
Right.
over in their country.
Okay, so if that's the case, and you have Juneteenth, do you feel they should take off on your day if you don't take off
Well,
on
that's
their
what
day?
started this whole thing.
Right. My thing is, I'm giving you to help you answer your own question. If someone is
So
going to
answer
give,
it for me then.
if someone's going to give you a day
Mm-hmm.
to take off, and I believe that it should be understood. I don't think no Afro American. I'm going to honestly say this. True indeed, because half of the people going to walk out ain't going to show up to work tomorrow.
A lot of people ain't gonna have a job on the day after. Either.
I'm just going to reach out and say half the people on the first go around, they're definitely not going to work.
There was a day I used to take off.
Yeah.
Remember Black Solidarity Day?
I don't know if that's the same thing, but I do understand, yes. Because I used to hear it from my parents.
Right, Black
Right.
Solidarity Day. A lot of people I used to take off too. Back
I
in the
have
day.
no idea what that means, though.
You're right.
I have
I just
no
was
idea
told
what
that
that
was our day. And
Amen.
Most black people took off that
'Cause
day,
it was
even
the
if they
average-
didn't
most
have it
parents
off.
passed
You
that
called
down.
in sick or
Right.
whatever.
But I have no idea what that means.
Okay.
If anybody knows what black, what do you call it?
No,
Sorry.
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Oh, I forgot you don't pay.
Yeah.
You like crime.
Man, he just
Well, that's one of them delayed humors or something.
Yeah, because I didn't have nothing.
You couldn't even
back.
get it out.
I couldn't come back with nothing. So, what I'm saying right now is, we going through this whole of having this Juneteenth, right? So, like I said, I know the first go around, we off tomorrow. Man, did I just say that?
Yeah, did you just say that?
Yeah. Holy man. Anyway. Next year, what would the workforce be like if it is a legal holiday for Afro Americans to take off work? That is more than half of the workforce, my man. Oh my goodness. On that day, nothing is going to move. Nothing. Absolutely.
There's going to be some
nothing.
black people working. Because the people that were not working will go to work on that day because they might be able to make them.
I think the only black people, and I don't want to say black, I think the only I'm going to stop saying, the only Afro-American people I believe are going to work that day, the people who are out there cooking, or because they're going to be at some type of event.
What about people who don't have no
t-shirts.
job and know that all the other black people took off? They're going to go to work that
I'm
day.
telling you, this Juneteenth, I believe this in my heart, man. I believe this in my heart, the way it's pumping. Boom, boom, boom,
Black
boom.
Solidarity Day.
I believe in my heart that it's going to be a big festival. A big festival. You hear me? Festival. I think it's going to be a big festival. I think it's going to be one of the biggest festivals that we have ever seen in history. I believe all the way from in Brooklyn. Oh man, where do they hold the carnival at? In Brooklyn. What's that street?
Carnival.
Yeah, what's that street?
I'm not sure. Need to pull your phone out.
A long Flatbush going across. I want to say the Belt Parkway. It's not the Belt Parkway. It's something Parkway. Anyway, I could see that being filled up. I could see Katona Juneteenth being filled up. I could see that.
Oh, next year?
Next year.
Might be this Saturday.
Might be this Saturday. I could see it start tomorrow because you got to understand, nobody going to work tomorrow, man.
That's a damn lie.
It's a black day. We are officially having a black day. And I said I wasn't going to say it, but I'm saying it. It's going to be a black day. A black day. Official black day.
So should I? No, I ain't even gonna do it.
You asking somebody who would take 10 toes, I would stay home.
No, I ain't doing it.
I know you ain't. I'm just telling you, this is one of them things where I'm going to have to hit you with what you would hit me with.
Would you have a choice?
If it was me.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say that if
Now
we have a choice.
I mean, you listen, man. Ain't no choice in paying no bills. So I ain't telling you. If you go,
that's not gonna take no money out of my pocket. Not going to work.
It's not the point.
I know that. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Whether you go or not, I don't think you know more or no less. You going because I know why you're going. You got to go to work. I understand the situation is different.
No, I don't have to do anything.
No.
I
What I'm
don't
saying,
have the day off.
what I'm saying to you is, you don't have. That's not official. But next year is different. I understand that.
We will see, but we will talk about this at work tomorrow.
Oh man.
Oh, we definitely gonna talk about this.
I
It's
could
definitely gonna be some
definitely-
emails going out tomorrow. Like one of my emails gonna be, and should I really be here? Should I really be here at work today? I'm gonna send that email.
Thank God. I don't. You know what? Even if I'd had to go to work, I probably would have went to. I'm definitely proud of where I come from. I'm definitely proud of the skin I'm in. But sometimes I'm just not proud of the way we treat each other. And it's me included. I'm no exception. I'm not an angel. I don't treat everybody with the kindness because sometimes I'm ready to rip your head off. But I'm trying, man. It's just, it's hard when you're pushing and pulling and the force is stronger than you. But you can't quit. Because if you quit and you give up, then you end up someplace you don't want to be. It's just a minor setback. Obstacles are made for life. You have to hurdle it. Once you start hurdling it and you get used to the hurdle, it'll get easier. Once it gets easier, the hurdles will disappear because it's like, you know what? I don't even got to jump no more. So I'm just waiting not to jump no more. That's all. What?
So are you jumping hurdles or hoops of fire?
Man, as black as my ass has been lately, I think I'm going through the hoops of fire.
Well, you ain't supposed to jump through hoops for nobody.
I know that, and that's what makes it so difficult. Is because it's what's hurting so bad. It's because it's the people you love.
I'm ready to start some mess now. Start texting now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you are.
What's our president name?
I don't know. I don't work with you.
Biden. What? I said our president.
I'm
name.
sorry.
I said Biden said I don't have to go to work.
Biden said
I don't have to go to work tomorrow. And text that to my supervisor, my manager, and see what I get back. What do you think? What would you text back? Oh, well, you off tomorrow.
I think you should make that decision at 6 o'clock in the morning when you decide to get on the road.
That? Hit him in the head now.
I will not be in tomorrow. June 19th is officially a black man's holiday.
That's exactly that.
That's what you would text?
Yeah, that's what I would text.
Ooh, I dare you.
Oh, you think I won't?
I didn't say you wouldn't. I said I dare you.
Oh shit.
I didn't ask you what you would do or would not do. I said I dare you. That's exactly what I
like the way you said that.
Yeah,
To be true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tomorrow is June 19th. It's officially a black man's holiday. I will not be
Hold
there.
up. I'm gonna let you say it.
No, you ain't gonna let me say nothing.
Wait a minute. What's that? Oh.
You ain't gonna put this dog on that bone.
Nah, I don't know what the hell you talking about now.
Yeah, cause listen. That's you. I'm not on that. I don't know what you talking about.
What you said again?
I don't know.
I'm trying to say it. I'm trying to get it right.
You better leave that alone, man.
What? So hit it with me one more again.
Hit you with one more again. So I will not be in. It is June 9th. It is Juneteenth. It is officially a black man's holiday. I will not.
No, that's not what you said. Wait, hold up. I'll be not. I'll be not.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
I will not be in tomorrow. It is Juneteenth, a black man's holiday. You have a good day.
You have a good day. I could see everybody who comments on this. Do it, Tony. You should have made that call. Make that call, Tony. Don't be afraid to make the call, Tony. Make the call. Make the call.
I'm
Tony.
not even putting Juneteenth.
Make the call, Tony. It's you a black man, Tony. Make the call, Tony. You a black man. Don't let them tell you can't take that day off.
Lost their job and they be like, I knew he shouldn't have done that dumb shit.
Damn shit, Tony. Take the damn thing, man.
Hold up. Take that day off.
Take that goddamn day.
I will not be in.
How many of y'all taking the day off?
Listen. I will not be in tomorrow. It's a black man's holiday. You have a good day.
It's a black man's holiday.
That's it.
How often will we be able to say that?
You think I'm sending it too?
Ooh.
Boop. I did it.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. Look, I ain't even lying. She either gonna crack up or call me in the office.
James, I know you did not just. James from registration.
I done started some mess.
This is gonna be something else. Oh, this one is gonna be good. This one gonna be. He going to work tomorrow. He gonna text. Trust me, he gonna text.
I just texted.
I'm just playing.
I'm just playing. You know, this is James from registration.
This is James from registration. I'm just playing. I'm telling you, he ain't checking.
I ain't going nowhere. They called me at 7 o'clock. I'm in my bed.
Yeah. You know what? I know I don't want to go back. Do you remember the night we did the Fergie?
Yeah.
Do you remember the name of the
No, this man asked me, do I remember somebody's name?
The name of the vodka.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the name of the vodka?
Wait. I had that on my mind.
Was it Plush?
Plush.
If you
That's what it was.
know the gentleman who works for Plush, can you ask him to reach out for us? We want to get one of them banners and put them up. So if you know anybody who works for Plush, I never even heard of that vodka, and it's good. It's quite good. It was quite good. Did you enjoy yourself that night? Because we never really got to talk about it on air.
Yeah. All right,
We never really got to. Yeah.
You're right though.
We never
It
got
was
to
an
talk
awesome
about
time.
Mm-hmm.
It started off a little rough,
Started off rough.
but I appreciate how we was appreciated, and they took the time to put us where we needed to be, so we was able to do what we was able to do.
It showed us love.
Yes, we had champagne.
Shaniqua Carr showed us love.
Yeah, champagne. We
Mama.
had the vodka.
Mamaja.
Mamaja.
She showed us love. And like I said, we and I know what happened that night. Somebody has our entire night on their cell phone, so I don't know who it is. Whoever it is, if you get it, you locate it, you redecode it, you do whatever, please put it out so everybody can see it was a good night. Right?
And well, yeah, you did that. Well, I ain't gonna say you did that. But
No, I did it.
by helping out, charge somebody's phone.
I did it. It was a lesson learned. I did it. It's my fault, and I can admit it. And I realized that I said, oh, and damn, I'm about to do the same thing. I said, oh, I realized what I did that night. That night, while everybody was charging their phones and unplugging and plugging it, it would ask you, do you allow? And I probably hit
the button by accident, to allow the transmission.
Right.
Something to that effect.
Something to that effect. And whoever has it, I hope you could just put it out, because that was one of our important nights of our life.
It was a good night.
We want the people to see,
It
man.
was a good night. It was fun. I might have some more pictures I might put out. I know you put out some of them.
I put out some of them. I didn't take as much pictures as we should have. We didn't have our cameraman. Next time, Relly Bell gonna be in his house.
Shout out to the Wake and Bake Boys.
Shout out to the Wake and Bake Boys. Shout out to Black Marble Fam. Shout out to Vanguard too, man. Keep doing your thing, Mo. Just do your thing, Mo. Mo Boogie.
Shout out to Pro Assassin.
Shout out to Pro Assassin. I seen him today. Shout out to you, Pro Assassin Sick Hearts. Who do we forget? Shout out to Fergie.
Definitely shout out to Fergie.
Shout out to Fergie. Shout out to his mamaja too. Shout out to the mamaja. Why am I using so much hand sanitizer tonight?
Because you're touching yourself.
That wasn't funny.
I know.
And we on the air and
Yeah,
everything.
I
Yeah,
know.
people gonna think crazy.
Wow.
Now I gotta sit back because you done.
You ain't got to do nothing.
Yeah, man. Because now when I sat up,
act like
everybody
you
was like,
got
"Hey, well, he was
insecurities
doing
and shit
something
now.
funny." Yeah, I gotta sit back now. Shit, I gotta sit back. Got me all caught up in the mystery now. Lord have mercy.
Damn, that's when my phone dead.
But you know what? If anybody knows exactly, well, how do you pronounce it? Black Solidarity?
Look what she wrote back.
What she wrote back? What she wrote? You're putting fight?
No, oh damn, I hit the wrong one. She said you're joking, right?
Yeah. Tell her yes. Is she Afro American?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say we
Because
all
they understand the
black.
joke. Well, she understands the joke.
Oh, she knows me.
Okay. So you think if that was, it would have been different on the response?
If that was who?
I don't want to say, but if it was of different nature on the other end. Careful. They will be watching.
I don't know. No, I don't know. No, because she know I'm at work. I'm weird like that. Sometimes I could be direct. Say, yo, I'm not coming. She be like, for real? And I'm like, I'm not coming.
That's not what I asked you, but it's a good way to dodge the question. I would have dodged it too.
Well, I actually didn't understand the question.
I know you did. It's
so
okay.
I just left it alone.
So here's we're gonna end it with this. So I'm trying to put my boy up on a new production, right? And James for registration. Yeah. But we're having
trouble getting the cooperation.
Is that what we call it?
I don't know. Maybe I'll wait to see what you're going to call it then.
I'm not sure what to call it. I thought you would give me a save.
That's why I gave you some help.
You're pretty good at it. So
I just did, but you didn't
Okay.
accept it.
I did. I'm accepting it. Take it back.
That we didn't get proper cooperation.
So that's the whole thing.
with
We
the individuals, not to break HIPAA rights and all them kind of things.
because let me explain why.
Okay.
Why I want to do James for registration. So he has a very exciting job. If I may, can I run it down? Is it okay?
You like?
The characters, no, not even correct. The people who work with him, I don't want to say their names, but the ladies, the gentlemen, the see, everybody has certain names that I want to use for them, but I can't because I don't. To you, it may sound like, oh, this and that. No, but they actually have a damn good working core. Because I don't want to say this out loud because then people can be like, James, you'll be on every morning. We communicate.
See?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We communicate in a certain way where we get to. I get to participate in his morning, and with something that we're trying that's new.
You should have just let me do it.
Okay, go ahead, James. Then go ahead. Say
okay,
it, please.
In the morning, we talk about things that we're going to focus on, what directions we're going to go on our ways to work. So we do be on the phone when I first enter my job, which is before I clock in, and he experienced the individuals that I run into at that particular time in the morning before I clock in.
Right.
There you go.
That's true. So what I want to do is I want to capture that 20 minutes of while he's coming in and before he hits the clock. I want to capture that right there. It's the most. Good morning, James. Good morning, James.
He wasn't going to go into detail. He's spoiling the plot.
Good morning, Jamesy. Yo, you got good morning, Jamesy.
That's only one person.
Yo, when they see this, I know he's going to tell you I need to watch it because the end, he really, Jamesy. I tease about that every morning, Jamesy. But actually, yeah, if we can pull that off, you're actually going to like it. It's actually going to like it. But I haven't figured out yet is how am I going to do it and how am I going to be able to put the logo so you'll be able to see because you can't visually see the characters. That definitely cannot happen. So we're definitely putting that in the works. James for registration, look out for that. That's crazy. That's another project that we're working on. But I have to say, man, during this pandemic, man, we were tight, we were good. Production has been coming along. We got a good couple of interviews coming up. We missed one, but we're gonna call the young lady back.
It's an old saying, you can't miss what you never had.
You can't miss what you never had. That's true.
We just didn't have the interview yet.
Yeah, that's true. But we're gonna bring her back. So.
We didn't get it the first time, so how are we gonna bring her back?
Well, you know what I mean. We're gonna re-invite her. Can I say that? No. Don't even say that.
No.
Can't even say that.
No.
Well, I gotta watch what I say.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
But we might not need no closing music. All we have to wait till they play something good.
Damn thing might not work any damn way. But anyway, people, we about to get up out of here. We about to get up out of here. As Frankie Crocker would say, may I pass away before any of you pass away, so I know that good people like yourself did not leave. Yeah, he did said it something like that. Like there I go, there I go, there I go. Frankie Crocker. Man, let me see if we can go out.
I got one for you.
All right, go ahead, I'm listening.
It's been a long time coming.
Oh, man.
And I know change gonna come. Have a good day, people. It's been good.
I got one for you that you might like, man. If it'll play right, man.
If you'll play it right.
Yeah. Let's see. Nope. They're still acting up. Can't even play it. Yeah.
One more thing on the feedback on the taking off the work tomorrow. I got another text. It was asked if my job will honor it next year. I already got that question. The same thing we asked.
Okay.
Next year.
And what they say?
That my supervisor threw that back at me.
Threw it back at you.
Yeah. Do I think that they're gonna honor it next year?
Oh.
I will see. But how will other people feel about it? That's the whole thing.
I'm clapping because she took a stand to respond. To say, hey,
she gonna respond.
She said, hey, I want to give it to you, but I'm not sure what
she can't give it to me.
But she can say okay or not.
No,
right?
the hell she can.
She can say nothing.
A holiday.
That's not
no,
nice.
Wait. The day off you saying?
That was
day off?
That
no, wait,
nice.
because I'm trying to understand what you're saying. You talking about a legal day off, or just give me, or just say I can stay home?
At this point, I'm not even sure myself.
Well, she can't give me a legal day off for that particular reason. That she can't do. That
I'm talking.
Upstairs.
I'm talking, but I'm not even sure myself, or what is legal and what's not legal.
You know that you off.
I don't know that, man.
Well, it's out the bag now. If you don't know it, you'll learn today.
That's it. The show is over. Y'all have a good night. Shout out to Paul Masson. Make sure you drink your Paul Masson. People love your Paul Masson. We should go out with that commercial, but we can't because we all. Don't worry about it. Good show though. Drink your Paul Masson. Shout out to Behringer Newer, Yamaha, all those good. I'm gonna be like that. We can't be getting out free. What's the name?
You the one talking
All the time, man.
Only when I shout us out, people.
Be careful. People, until we see you again. I'm Big Ran. That's Tony Tone.
Woody woo!
Living Room TRT saying good night. Be safe out there, people. Love yourself and your neighbors.
Peace
Good
and love always.
Amen.